Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft BreakOut. I am really enjoying this series, and I hope you guys are too. So if you are, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and let me know down in the comments what you think, and let's begin today's episode. So in between episodes, I made this weirding gadget, which is basically a chunk loader. I think it does a 3x3 chunk area, so it should cover everything that is in here, probably. I don't know how much of a space this takes because we don't have a mini-map and I can't really see. So Botania is now kind of centered with the Endo Flames, and I don't know if we really need to go into any sort of bigger mana production. We eventually are going to get enough mana to get the 9 Terra Steel that we need. But in Ender.io, we have an endgame quest here. Once I made the new alloy smelter and the industrial machine casing. So endgame is an energetic alloy, which I already completed, and a vibrant alloy, which I have right here. So we're going to just detect submit. And that is going to get us a second, or third even, pick of choice, which is nice. So I think I'm going to go with thermal expansion because I want magmatic dynamos, because those are going to produce more power than anything else. So there are these levers here that I totally didn't know about. But if you open up 2 adjacent things, you can go to both sides and flick both levers and you get Skystone. Also, is there hammers? There is hammers. I could have been digging out the obsidian with a hammer and I haven't. There's a platinum, steel, or bronze. Platinum hammer. Nice. So that's gonna help with digging this out as well at some point, possibly if we get enough of a mining level. But this is so much better. It's so nice, and we get Skystone. So today's plan is gonna be Energistics. So that is the thermal expansion room where we get a compactor with a little bit of power. We need an upgrade required, and we get the gearwork die. So we need to make some Invar, but we probably get some stuff from unlocking this. We need a tin gear and a copper gear. Yeah, that's fine. Do we get anything from the crossroad thing? Yeah, we get a hardened upgrade kit. Yeah, before I go crazy and make it. So we can toss that on there, lovely. And then I need some copper, and I believe it was tin. So let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go and do that. So that process. In the meantime, you can see that I have the elevators on the sides now and no longer in the center, because I want to put stuff in the center. Mainly this is really nice and set up and compact, and we need just some facades to cover this up. But the way this works is we insert on the red channel from all of these cobblestone generators. I don't think we even need that many. We could just have one in the center upgraded and just have an extract on one of them and cover it with a facade if we wanted to. So that I think is fine. And then the fluid conduits are just on in and out. It doesn't really matter. But we have a ender tank right down there, which it does have a diamond, and it does have the, I believe it's red. It is on insert, and the ender tank is right up here with a diamond as well. So we're extracting the lava into this portable tank, which is then flowing into this tank by pulling. And then this guy is filling lava buckets that we are feeding into our generator. You made a single copper gear. Do you have enough juice to make a tin gear? I don't think so. We can do that though. Give you a double layer capacitor and then go grab a bucket of lava. That can be a thing. There we go. That's power for you to process that. Lovely. So what do we get for those quests? We can complete this though, which is really nice. So we can get we need some charged Certus quartz crystals, and we get a charger, a crystal growth accelerator, and an energy acceptor. And then over here, we need an Inscriber to get an acceleration card and 36 silicon. And here is this singularity, which gets us 2 quantum entangled singularities. Okay, collect this gear once it's finished to do that. This. Claim. Nice. Okay, so we can go into an aqueous accumulator to produce water, but I think we have a double layered and an octatic capacitor, and we can do that. I need a piece of glowstone, which I have on me. Oh, Yeah, I stole the double layered, or I put the double layer in here. Let's do that. Just so we have enough to make this guy. There we go. We can claim another octatic. Lovely. So with the octatic, we can toss it in here. And that should produce 120 micro infinities. And here we can toss a double layered again. Okay, I have a really cool idea. What if we have, it would mean that we need to put the cobblestone generators under here, which we can easily do, to be honest. And we can put power here in the middle. That's so cool. Okay, so let's see. Cobble gen here, here, and I think 3 will be plenty for supplying this. So we can just say extract always active. There we go. We can even do round robin on all of these. Lovely. Okay, so what the idea I had was, what if we have energy conduits? Let me just get some flooring in. If we had a capacitor bank, let's say here in the middle, 4 magmatic dynamos, that's going to be, I think, plenty of power for what we need. And then we can have a conduit going right up the middle to everything that we need on all of the floors, pretty much. All right, I have some few things made, so let's go set them up. We are going to take this basic capacitor bank. Do we get anything special? Oh, we get a vibrant one. Oh, nice. Sure, I'm going to use that. We can put that here. We'll even, because they combine together, so what we can do is just put them like this. Oh, maybe they don't. Okay, that's fine. We're going to use the vibrant one then. It's going to produce more, or output more power. So we're going to take these, put them kind of like this. I need to rotate them, so we're going to grab our crescent hammer to do so. So we need them to face into there. There we go. Like that. And like that. And we can disable on the capacitor bank this. Can you not? Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. So that should be producing power. And what we can do is we can harden kit them and then add augments to produce more RF. So these are making 120 each. So we're getting an input of 480 RF, which is really nice. Like so. Boom. One thing that I can also do, just to finish off the quest, we're going to get one fused quartz going. You're not set to push and pull, but we can set this to furnace mode for the moment and just pull that gold out of there. So let's grab this fused quartz and this fused quartz and one conduit. I have these fluid conduits, and then I just need some of these. So we can do that, and I believe that, and this to get pressurized fluid conduits. Lovely. I think that's going to be this quest complete. Yes. Lovely. We get yet a wrench. Our best wrench ever. And I think it's time we look into applied energistics, because that's going to be pretty cool to get that going. So for this, we need just a charged Certus quartz crystal. Do we get charged Certus? Charged Certus. Charger, block drop from charged Certus, or, oh, we can do crushed skystone in a diamond stiffened mesh to get a 2% chance of charged Certus, or we can do charged Certus ore, which we don't have. We can use an energetic infuser as well to charge it. That could be a thing. But I think just getting this skystone, it's a 2% chance. We have fortune though. How long does this take? A little bit. Before we continue with A2, I want to just show you a neat trick that you can move these black concrete that you can't harvest out of the way, so you have a little bit more space in the area. You can take regular pistons, or you can just use the sticky pistons that you get, and then you place just any sort of block over there, and then we place an observer, and it powers them and pushes them over, and then we can place a couple more blocks, break that block, pushes it over, a couple more blocks, break the block, there we go, and we have the concrete out of the way. We can mine it up later once we get the diamond pickaxe for the end game, but I think that way we have a little bit more space. We can set up some machines if we wanted to here in the corners. If we start earning out of space in here or anywhere. Okay, so applied energistics, charged Certus, we got it. Also some Certus quartz seed. And we have a bunch more skystone that we can toss in here, to be honest, one at a time. Let's actually, just for the moment, I can upgrade this chest later, but let's just put a chest Set extract, insert red, extract red, insert green. And then we can just toss the rest of this skystone in and it's gonna process. There we go. We can even do that because we don't really need the hammer and that's gonna make it a tiny bit faster. Lovely. So apply Energistics. Where am I? Crossroads, here. Fluix, that. And we need a Fluix crystal. So we need a block of water somewhere in the floor. Okay, water bucket. Perfect spot. Charge this, this. Is it not? Yeah, there we go. Fluix. Nice. So that should give us a charger, a crystal growth accelerator, and energy acceptor. Lovely. We're gonna toss the energy acceptor right here. I just remove that for the moment. Everything is gonna move to a different spot at some point, but let's get some of this. And we can put a water down and we can toss, actually, we need this guy. I think it needs to face upwards to work with the water. So we're gonna do that. And then this, that should have power. Device offline. Why are you offline? Do you need to be rotated? Ah, there we go. Can we place, I think we have to place the water next to this side of it. I don't know how it exactly works because I haven't used this in 5 years, but we're gonna toss this in here and see how fast those grow and just let it be. Okay, so we got a charger, a crystal growth accelerator. So with the charger, we can toss that over there and we can toss Mercedes in to get charged. And you can see up top in the Wayla, as soon as it's gonna finish charging, it's gonna make charge starters. There we go. Oh yeah, it's kind of quick. I just didn't see it. There we go. So the one thing that we're gonna struggle is nether quartz because we need to make more soul sand. So for that, we need to take the mycelium that I made at some point, this guy over here, and some barrels and water. So for that, I wanna make probably just the aqueous accumulator, just so we can get some water going. So that's gonna be a bucket, 2 iron gears, redstone servo. Is there a different recipe for redstone servo? Oh, you can use an iron nugget and more redstone. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know. Okay, so aqueous accumulator. We need another set of ender tanks. We have infinite water, lovely. So that is just 4 water blocks on the side of the aqueous accumulator, and that is automatically producing infinite amounts of water. We have the 2 ender tanks. So mycelium, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We actually probably would want to set this up in a way where we have quite a bit of this mycelium around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 3 more mycelium. There we go. We can set up the conduits, go in like this. And then the pressurized fluid conduits go in like this. We're gonna put the ender tank right there. And then we're gonna put a drawer right here. We can say over here, extract always active. So that should just start filling up the barrels with water. We need to set up this to be extract on green and then insert on green. And we can use our handy dandy conduit probe to just copy the settings over. So we don't have to worry about doing that. Wonderful. So this should turn into witch water fairly quickly. And as soon as it does, it's going to extract the sand, make soul sand, and put that into here once we get a single piece. So I can just filter it in the drawer, and that should make us 2 stacks of soul sand. There we go. We can grab 1, toss it in here, and then we also need, an extract, let's say on red over here, and then an insert on red over here. And we can then copy this, just paste it all over. There we go. That should solve our problems. Where is the you don't have self-feed enabled. Where are you actually inserting the soul sand? What is this, game? Do you want to just say an extract on sand? There? Is that going to solve our issues? There we go. 16 soul sand. Lovely. Nice. All right, remember those sticky pistons that we took? We can make an inscriber, or at least a couple of them. 4, I think, is fine. We can make more fluix, but we can charge more certus and all that. And over here, I have some more seeds made. I have nether quartz and fluix seeds, and those are gonna grow very, very slowly, but they are gonna do their thing. So over here, once we completed the inscriber, we can make all the presses. So how do we do that? Skystone, certus, and different types of items. Okay. So skystone dust, certus quartz, and what else was it? Aluminum or aluminium, wherever you're from. And then a gold, a diamond, a silicon. I planned all of this. And then a certus quartz. Yeah. Okay. So this plus that, and that. Do you give me more inscribers? You give me an acceleration card and 36 silicon. That's not bad, actually. So let us take our inscriber. We have a space over here, we do. And we can take, let's say, silicon, and we can toss that in there with our acceleration card to process regular printed silicon, which is lovely. That, and then an item conduit, and we can just say extract, insert, and we can toss in all the silicon. And that should produce the amount of printed silicon that we want. And we need a special room to set this up in so we can automate the production of circuits at some point. So let's grab this. So you can, oh, do you not know? Okay. I forget that this guy is not smart. All right, and then we're gonna do the gold next. Are you gonna start extracting gold? You won't. Okay, cool. That's gonna be the printed calculation. The gold is gonna be next, which is gonna be the logic circuit. So let's take this and let's get a couple of the diamond ones going. It's just 2, I think, should be fine for the moment. There we go. And we can then take some redstone and our silicon bits. If we take this guy out, we can grab one of those, and one of those, and process it into circuits. Silicon, redstone. Again, inventory is too cramped with stuff. There we go. We can do redstone or the gold one, and then I'm gonna take some of these. There we go, bam, bam. Silicon. And that should be the last item that we need is this. That. Let me put this on kind of the same plane. There we go. Lovely. So that should complete a quest. There we go. We get 12 silicon, 12 printed, and 12 logic. Lovely. That's gonna help immensely. Sweet. All right, I have turned all the circuits that we got from the quests into processors, and we also completed the quest, this guy over here. So we can claim 12 more fluix crystals, and here we can make an ME controller and an ME glass cable fluix. So we can make our ME controller, and then we also need the cable. So that is gonna be some quartz fiber, which is some quartz dust. Yeah, there we go, nice. So we can turn those into some cable like that. Just gonna make the entire 12 of it. Lovely. So do we need anything else? Okay, ME drive, crafting terminal, and storage bus. And we can turn that into an ME drive, and then the terminal, illuminated panel, terminal. This can go on the floor. Crafting terminal. Lovely. So we can grab our ME controller. We kind of don't have space down here, so let's go down here. I'm gonna put you here, put the drive, put this here, put this here, and then we need a storage bus. Bam, nice. And I think I'm gonna go in between episodes and get a nice drawer set up so we can toss everything on this storage bus and have everything nice and accessible to our network. And we get 4K. Oh, you just get everything. Nice, you get 4 4Ks. Did it drop on the, did we just get, oh, we get 1 4K. I thought I get 4. I just saw that. And 12 engineering processors and more cables. So over here, we need to make 4K crafting, an ME interface, and a molecular assembler, and we get a pattern terminal and blank patterns, and then you get an automation kit for crafting. So that should be pretty cool and give you quite a bit of things. So I think that's gonna have to wait until next episode. So with that, if I can get up to the top, I want to thank you all so much for watching. This episode might be a little bit longer, but that's okay. So with that, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. You can also subscribe to see new videos. You can support me on Patreon if you want. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye-bye.